Chris, I'm gonna pit in.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout Championship time here at Talladega Motor Speedway. Super Speedway, I should say. We're here for the Kelly Webb 250 in honor and in
You did a good intro.
thoughts and prayers for
Just gotta slow down a
Mr.
little bit
Chris
more 'cause the
Webb's
middle line.
father. He's battling cancer,
I thought you
and
did, to be honest with you.
we are praying for you. You're not only a teammate, but you are family, Mr. Webb. We are with you, my friend. Anything you need, get a hold of us. We are here for 100 laps to figure out who's going to be our Season 1 Super Speedway champion. We are also joined by the one and only Mr. Gavin Hibbs.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Weber, we're praying for you, bud. We love you. You're Strictly Stock, and I hope everything goes well, buddy.
Yeah, right. Heck yeah, we are praying for you. We got 16 drivers, as you can see on the screen there on the bottom right, bidding for a championship. It might be a little small. I can make it bigger. Let's see here. But it should be a good evening for some good old racing here.
Pit party, you guys. We're gonna wait in the pit road. Let me know if you want me to wait for you.
Should have made it a little bigger there. There we go. See that on the bottom right there. But we have 16 drivers bidding for one championship trophy, which the trophy's out there on Twitter, as you can go see. The winner of the race will receive $20
Is anybody wants to wait
thanks
for 'em,
to
we can
Duck
wait
Press
out.
Media Solutions. Also, the champion will receive $50 and the Covenant first ever Strictly Stock
Alright, we're on
Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout trophy. You got any picks to click tonight there,
We
Mr.
get
Hibbs?
close, we get on the back stretch, so we can all get chunked together.
Well, I'm looking at the championship for, I mean, you gotta say consistency is key this season, but coming down to this one race, you know, anything can happen. But I think either Joe Francis or Brandon Lawless pulls out tonight and be the champion.
That is two good picks.
Getting on the gas.
Two good picks. I'm gonna get out on a limb. My two picks will be James Cato and GT Park. That's who I got. And I think one of them two will pull it out. They usually come out clutch in these big scenarios. So that's who I think is going to win this race. Let's go through our top 16 in points here. Pull her up here. All right, we have Joe Francis, Brandon Lawless, Abraham Vila, Zishan Dura, Richard Lakawa, Bernie Diaz, Rick Javorka, Alex Karanke, Peter Cohen, James Cato, Bryson Fitzgerald, Richard Robb, GT Park, Chris Worrell. Weber is not going to make it, and I know Fitzgerald's not going to make it, and I'm not sure if Coker's going to make it either. But so we got 13 of the 16 championship drivers in here tonight, bidding for that trophy. As we still got, we got about 20 minutes left here in practice. Is there anything out on the stream? Who do y'all think is going to win? Who's y'all's pick?
I'm in Toyota. This is from Talladega.
And I tell you what, I got in the car just to test around with this pack and see. But because of this new update, you know, they said changes were made on the super speedways.
From Talladega.
And man, it's gonna be hectic, no matter where you are in the pack tonight. You know, just huge closing rates. So I expect maybe a couple big wrecks tonight.
Yeah, the intensity is going to be hot from the start. Everybody's bidding for a championship, so you know what I mean. The gloves are off. The gloves are off as we're going
Set up
3
to
wide in
everybody
practice
else.
here already.
For some reason I felt slow, so I might just be a little bit paranoid.
That 33
I felt
car.
fine when I was on track.
Pete Cohen. Look at that ride.
So you're in a Ford, Joe.
Says thank you, Strictly
Good luck,
Stock.
Kevin.
That's a nice ride right there. We thank you
Kevin, aren't
there,
you in a
Pete,
Ford
for
too?
coming in and racing with us and competing and being there the whole time. And appreciate you
Aren't you
coming
in a
out and
Ford
appreciate
too
your
today?
support. Michael Smithley, good to
Just
have
looking back
Hibbs
and
back
forth with
tonight.
the further
Yes.
commitment.
Holt was awesome,
Oh,
and
say one more
he was a good fill-in for Hibbs. But we have our
time.
full-time
Are you
guy
in
back,
a
Mr.
Ford
Hibbs.
today?
Appreciate you.
It might have looked like a Ford, but it was a Renault.
You still there, Mr. Hibbs?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was communicating with some of the drivers in there.
So, well, I'm hearing a little chirping about maybe a setup issue. Have we heard any more about that?
Not from what I've heard, but it sounds like Joe might be a little bit slow. But compared to the other Fords here, you see in this pack with Chris Worrell, Justin Sumner, and Alex Kroenke,
Kroenke, yeah,
it might just be a driver thing.
possibly. So as we see the pack here continuing the practice, to trying to
Forward!
yeah, they're continuing to practice to feel their cars out, see how they're going to do on long runs.
You're good, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I just got to the right side of you.
Oh, what?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Whoa.
Oh, as it goes, Michael McDowell in turn 1.
You know, I was looking through the cockpit view of Kroenke. I just saw the car just fly. That was awesome. And if you look closely at Peter Cohen's car, look in the back of it. When it's clean, it's on the back. It says "Thank you, Strictly Stock Motorsports."
Yes,
on the back.
That's a beautiful ride. It's a beautiful ride. All right, guys. Me and Hibbs will go out here and take you for a couple laps here in practice and get the feel for it. We'll go out here and run a couple laps.
Here, you wanna?
Let me know where you're at there, Hibbs.
I'm right in front of you, bud.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right, let's get to rolling. All right, we're going to take you probably 2 or 3 laps around Talladega here. As we get going here, we're going to stay under this commitment line there. I'm going to check up here to get up on Hibbs here, so make sure I don't turn him. What we're going to do is try to get as much momentum built up as possible. As you can see, when you're behind the car, you can't, like, once you're up on him, you can't see in front of you. So the guy you're working with, you're counting on him if there's any communication between you two. He's telling you what he sees in front of you. See, right here, you can't see nothing. So if he's saying they got to call up the checkouts, the checkups, not the outs, as we're starting our first up to speed lap here. This one won't be the fast one. The next lap will be. They changed the aerodynamics up on these cars a good bit. Trying to
Obviously,
get him square. Go ahead, Hibbs.
Obviously, you want to be on that
Uh-oh.
bottom line because it's shortest straight round. But
You blinked a little. You blinked a
you
little.
want to be on that. You obviously want to be on that bottom because it's the fastest way around. But sometimes the fastest way is going to be on through the top, especially coming off the corners.
All right, let's not have a blink out moment. Let's get a hot one in here.
49.446.
As you see me lift a little bit so I can just stay right there. And then when I get him on the back stretch, I'm going to push him as hard as I can. He might be able to catch the draft of the car in front of him.
Push me till the motor blows up.
I'm going to push him in the corner here. Uh-oh. Got Pete Cohen.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Oh, I got loose 3 wide. Oh, no!
Whoa!
Sorry,
Hey, why?
Pete.
They're bouncing off each other.
49.1.
Man, all good.
All clear, all clear.
We're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo.
Got one outside.
I think I got some damage, so. All right, that's a couple laps around Talladega. That's the best way to finish it off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go read the chat. Chevy pulling. Chevy Z24 is pulling for Joe Francis. Michael Smithley is pulling for GT Park. Mike Molly Harris pulling for GT Park. You got Webber is rooting for Joe Francis. Let's see here. Smithley's got his 2 clicks with a Pete Cohen or GT Park with the win tonight. Oh, and Lawless gets hooked. Up here and ride with Joe Francis. You got 11 minutes, roughly. You got about 12. And the intensity for these drivers as they're sitting out here getting practice, and like Talladega is Talladega. You know, stay floored, stay centered on the guy, and try not to wreck. You got one fast repair. But as it gets closer to go time, the intensity is going to pick up. And in their head, they're going out there for $20 to win, $50 to win the championship, and a piece of hardware there in the Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout Championship Trophy, which is up on Twitter.
I wanted to budge a little bit, but not too much.
Mr. Team J, we've been all right, my friend. We're hanging in there. We are racing with some stuff in the back of our mind. We're sitting here praying for Mr. Webb and his family, and we're out here. We're going to put on a show and put 250 miles in the books for Mr. Kelly Webb and crown us a champion. So we got any more things out of the Ford camp about slowness? I don't.
Oh,
You coming, Brandon?
I haven't heard much
Yeah.
really from Joe anymore, so it looks like they might have fixed that car. It might have been a car issue only for Joe, because every other Ford looks to be running fine. So it might have just been Joe.
Driving between the gaps, but you all closed it up.
Yeah, it's a solid copy. Let's see. Harry, he's rooting for the Alexander Kroenke. Let's see here. There's Kroenke and his AKR Ford Mustang. Nice looking ride.
Wanted to see how long it lasts. Lasted a good 2.5 laps.
Might possibly working on a single lap qualifying run.
That's what it's looking like. He's running the high side here, trying to get his momentum up. And in the second lap, he's going to pull her to the bottom and see what kind of quick time he can put in.
Oh, car.
Is he slowing down? He might be waiting for a group of cars or something.
Yeah, that might be the case.
That's what we were totally wrong about him trying to go for a qualifying lap.
Whoops.
Yeah, it happens. But this ought to be a good race. I think it will. Joey
I'm sitting here,
Kennedy
Justin.
spotting for Javorka tonight, praying for Webb and
that.
family. Well, we definitely want to say thank you for the prayers for Mr. Webb, and hope you and Javorka can pull out a good evening tonight. He's got a good spotter up there, that's for sure. I think Joey's my fellow West Virginian.
Leaving pit road.
Cronky's going to go out here in a pack and check it out.
Loving GT Park scheme, the IROC style kind of car.
Let's go check old
Look at
Mr.
the
Parks.
chrome.
Thank you very much.
Let's go get a look-see. Oh, yeah. I remember when he painted those. I've got one too, and they are bad to the bone. Those are some awesome paint schemes that Park made. I got a green one. It is. Talking about a throwback.
The-
I can just wait till you guys come around again.
I do remember when we had super late model races at tracks like this, and those were fun with IROC style paint schemes.
Yeah, we got some
Better, James. I can just
got some
wait till
plans
you guys
coming
come
up here.
around
We
again.
might. All right, we're gonna have an all-star event
Better.
with just the top 16 drivers that made the championship, and we'll have more news on that in the coming days. But that's one. Oh, GT gets hooked by Cronky. Still a nice paint scheme though, even as it's spinning.
It's all good. It's practice, man.
And in his classic Allen Iverson, talking about practice, man. He's got to get the bird out on the stream. Beautiful paint scheme with smoke around it. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Who we got here? Caden Phillips, I believe. Bernie Diaz, and you got Brandon Lawless right there in the 83 car. 10 of Zishan. Zishan, he's been quiet, but he's there. He's in the hunt.
Yeah, he's a decent plate racer. There's no doubt in saying that. I mean Friday night he won the IAS Super Speedway Series race, and I believe he locked himself into the championship 4 of that series.
Chris, why do you keep doing that?
So he might be a factor here at Talladega.
There's some damage already. Just pulling out of the pit road. Hey Hibbs, I got a question.
Yes.
Hold on, hold the phone. GT said Zishan is like a fart, silent but deadly.
Oh, GT.
Sumner, it's a solid copy. I mean, you could put some pre-race predictions out if you want. All right, let's put a prediction out there. Over, under of cautions. How many cautions do you think you'll see tonight in the last race with 100 laps here at Talladega? As you got Zishan stuck in the wall.
That's a good question. I wasn't here last week. How many cautions did we get in that Daytona race?
There wasn't very many last week. It was a pretty clean race, I believe. I could be lying. Justin Sumner, coming from Justin Sumner's magic ball, 7 cautions, and his winner, his pick to click, GT Park will win the hardware. Ooh. That's coming straight from Justin Sumner. You heard it here.
You know, I was
Mike and Molly
Justin,
Harris, 7 cautions.
Justin, you might have been. Have you been reading my mind? Because I was seriously about to say around 7 cautions because of championship implications. So, yeah, I'm with Sumner. Maybe 7 or more tonight.
All right, so the number is set. What we got? Over, under 7. What y'all got? Over or under? 7 is the number. I'm going to go I'm gonna go with the over. I'm gonna go with the over tonight. I think with so much intensity going on, if you win the race and the championship, it's $70, and you get some hardware to put up on the shelf. I think it's going to be pretty intense. So I'm gonna go with the over on the 7. Smithley going with the 5. We say, Bryce, your beloved Florida playing a nobody, and you can't come race with us. It's messed up.
I think from what I've seen is that last time I checked, Florida was down.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Go Ears. That's right, Kennedy.
Oh,
Go
never
Ears.
mind.
That's right.
Score right now is 17-14 Florida.
Our football
At the
team
moment.
ain't worth a hoot this
Hoo-ha.
year, but our basketball team is.
And I agree, even though I'm biased because I went to high school with a kid who
Plays
plays
for.
for the Mountaineers. Yep.
Is that which one is that? McNeil.
McNeil.
McNeil. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Led our high school to a state championship
There
appearance.
goes Park again. Park getting it tonight, boys.
God. You want to turn it to the 46 or the 5 of Kyle Smalley? He looks like he's a bit bored.
Well, practice is about to be over with. We got 2.5 minutes to go until we set our grid for tonight's race.
Apparently, from what I'm seeing here, Kyle found a glitch. Is where he goes to that opening.
Kyle, can you push me as quick as you can? Oh, never mind. Y'all are doing the glitch.
Yeah, and if you go
Hey, Rick.
through that opening on the inside, it sends your car up in the air. And it looks like Kyle is desperately trying to do it.
There's James Cato in the Grand Home Furnishings Strictly Stock Motorsports Goval, Tennessee Chevrolet. That's a lot to say. Trying to get all of his sponsors in. Plan B sales. Bryce, nobody's going to feel bad for Florida.
I'm gonna see what the fuss is about here for Kyle.
Can someone tell me what paint scheme is loading for me?
Well, we've seen Kyle go flying.
Whoa!
Well, there's... Alright, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Seen him here first. He's stuck in midair, twirling. Here's some entertainment to finish off practice. And he's not coming down. And there he is. He just got body slammed onto the track. Goodness.
I gotta go back and watch the stream. I'm gonna screenshot that. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Ryan Honeycutt,
Kyle, see what all the fuss is about over here.
GT Park. Brandon Lawless. Patrick Gaspar's in here.
That is. You know, I saw Discord and Kyle was asking you if he can be in the blimp today, and he showed a screenshot of him in the air like I was. So I'm like, how?
Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness. I was on level with the blimp.
Alright, man.
Alright, practice is over. Time to qualify. Here we go.
Fine, you can be the blimp then.
I'm going to give you some real-time results here. As we'll watch qualifying right here in this bar right here. Everybody's getting their speeds up right now to put a qualifying lap down. They're running the high side, trying to get that momentum built up, and then they'll run the low side, trying to get the fastest lap possible to get in the best placement as possible to go win this championship. We should start seeing times coming in here. First one in is a 52-185 by Zishan Bernie Diaz. There you go. They're starting to click in now. This is just the getting up to hot lap. Just 1-2 diecast.
No, nice.
That's awesome.
Which ones?
I don't know. I ain't picked them out yet.
Ah.
Sorry about going silent there. I was watching a raffle that I entered, and I won the raffle, so it's going to be a really good night tonight, I think. So you got right now Rick Javorka Fan Club. Don't look now, but he's at the top of the board with a 51-309. Then you have Alex Kroenke sitting P2 with a 51-340. Bernie Diaz rounding out your top three with a 51-354.
That's Mr. GT Park. Where?
At the one and only with the best scheme here tonight, other than Pete Cohen's P number 2, Mr. GT Park. How's it going, buddy?
Good, good. Just figured I'd crash the booth for a minute.
Definitely. You could sit in here and talk to us all night if you want to, be in-race reporter or however you want to do it.
I don't know. I put up my typical subpar qualifying effort. So.
Well, you got a lot of people out there on the stream pulling for you and voting for you. What do you got to say to your GT Park fans out there right now?
I'll do my best, but I've been wrecked a lot, so we'll see.
Well, we definitely wish you the best of luck, and we know you definitely have the talent to do it.
Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully we can put on a good show.
Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's do you have any plays on your strategy, or you want to keep that in the back pocket and try to pull out some hardware and some cash?
Well, first goal's to finish.
That's the best plan I've heard ever.
I don't think I've done that in any of these races so far, so that's my main goal, and then we'll try to go from there.
Well, Mr. Park, good luck to you, my friend, and we'll be watching you up here in the booth.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
I always love when we get special guests. And Rick Javorka took the pole with a 51-3-1. Alex Kroenke, P2 in the AKR machine. Let's see here. You got Bernie Diaz back there in P4. Third hadn't loaded in yet. And then you got Zishan Dura. As we spoke about him, there he is. Mr. Pete Cohen in the Thank You Strictly Stock Motorsports ride here tonight. Good looking ride. Zishan Dura in the P10 Pray for Cam.
I
Or,
see
nope,
blue, Ryan.
P5 Pray for Cam number 10.
It's not black.
You got
I see
Mr.
black.
Joe Francis in the Louder with Crowder
Yeah, this
Strictly
paint
Stock
scheme is a new
Motorsports
paint
Ford.
scheme and nobody's able to see it.
I don't have.
You got the
spray paint
59.
control, so my opinion's not very.
of Ryan Honeycutt. Napa Auto Parts,
Oh, yeah, I
Racing
don't have
Designs,
It's a custom member, so.
Toyota. Got GT Park
It's blue on here,
in
but on
the
the screen it's the new.
throwback there.
Okay.
True Value Park 76 IROC throwback.
I had this issue
It's a
last
nice
night
scheme
when
right
my
there.
exhaust
I'm
started.
sorry, but
It was like
that's a
loading
beautiful
for
scheme.
everyone else but the broadcast.
You got Justin Sumner in the TMJ Designs Sumner Motorsports Ford.
Do you know how to delete your target?
Got Caden
file
Phillips
from your, paint
in the
on your
G Fuel 42.
What'd you say, Zushan?
You got Kyle Smalley. Smalley, not
You
Smiley.
should delete everything
In the
Toyota
number
camera
46
file of your
Balls
paint
Guarana
on our-
car.
That way, when you open Trade Paint, you'll download the
see.
newest paint, and everyone will see
You
that
got Chris
paint,
Worrell.
throw everything in there.
And the old, looks like Valvoline throwback
Yeah,
in the
I do
Balls.
that every
Balls Out
once
Racing
in a while.
number 6.
Probably like every week, just because I'm so like packed on storage. I have to do that.
Got James Cato in the Grand Home Furnishings number 3.
Congrats on the pole, Rick.
Chevrolet Camaro Strictly Stock Motorsports ride. See who else we got back here. And you got Richard Robb in the 17 Best Buy. Abe Vila in the National Guard number 20. Brandon Lawless in the 83 Toyota Camry, Strictly Stock Motorsports driver. And then you have, rounding out the field, Richard Lekowa in the Whopper Chevrolet Camaro.
to get like those Christmas lights, Christmas trees and stuff.
Let's go up here, focus back on the leader here. As we're getting ready to go green here for 250 miles here in the Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout Championship for the Kelly Webb 250 to finish this thing off. I want to say thanks to Duck Press Media Solutions for helping us put this show on, and let's have a good night.
Image, and I just hit the bucket fill as the image. So I just went around the whole car and went to that image on that line. And Chris's audio is messed up.
Yeah, gotcha. That was cool.
Alex Cronkey's entire family is watching this deal. Can he pull it out? Can he go out and win this championship?
Can you remind me of the
As
replay
we're getting ready to find out, as the pace car has pulled her down to pit road. We're getting ready to go green here as Rick Javorka has the field in his hands.
At least for the first time.
As we're going to start this 250 miles destination to a championship.
Here they come, waiting for that green flag to fly.
Green.
And then green flag is out. The championship race is underway at Talladega.
As you have Rick Javorka leading to the bottom side here. Gets a little bit of a jump on Cronkey, but the back third and fourth place will catch up here. They both got a good start. Everybody's trying to get up to speed, stay out of trouble, and get their cars going to where they need it to go. And we'll see if it gets intense early, since we are racing for a championship, as Rick Javorka continues to lead heading into 3.
Now here comes that outside. Like I said, the outside line on the straightaways are going to have a huge run, but Kroenke got ahead but couldn't get that far ahead to go down in front of Rick Javorka. So Javorka maintains the lead on the bottom, and here they come to the trial to complete WAP 1.
As Rick Javorka is trying to keep the lead the first lap, and he does. Rick Javorka is your leader for the first lap of the Kelly Webb 250 here. As the high side and bottom side has equal amount of cars, but we have a blinker. Should sort itself out. As you got some guys in the back here just letting this thing settle out, see what they got, knock the newness off the tires, and see what they got for a long run.
Now the question is though, because throughout the season we've seen guys stay at the back and come up through the field late, but with championship on the line, do you want to stay in the back or what? I mean, and if so, when would be the right time to go? Because you'll never know. Time might run out quicker than you think, as Cronky and Bernie Diaz both get ahead of Jaborka.
High side's prevailing. They had a good run there. They both usually, when the high side starts working like that, just the front car, they'll start filtering down to the bottom, and they'll play, like hopscotch. But that time, they got 2 cars out in front of the bottom side. Looks like Javorka might be pedaling a little bit there on the bottom.
And here comes Joe Francis on the outside with Justin Sumner and Caden Phillips.
Right behind her. Sumner, he's trying to get that clean air up to the front there to see how his car works out there with the clean air on the front end.
And the main advantage for Joe and Justin and a couple of other guys is that they're driving the Ford, so pushing is a whole lot easier compared to if you're racing in the Chevrolets or Toyotas. Because some of the bumps by some of the Chevrolets could make the car very upset and will cause a huge wreck up front if that happens.
Okay. As I felt to get loose, I didn't know if I could.
Sumner with a run on the outside with the 42 of Caden Phillips. Caden, he's wanting to get to the front there, but you have some heavy hitters up front on the bottom side as well. You got Joe Francis, Alex Cronky, both been running with us for a long time. Joe Francis is the defending Cup Series champion, our last Cup Series we had. We also have another champion in here, Brandon Lawless, up there on the back of the high side. He's a Truck Series champion.
Alex, did you hear Cato? He was asking me a question.
I can hear him.
He was asking you if you could see the northern lights the other night.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys. For some reason, the engine noise is really loud.
As we are rolling, Francis continues to lead.
Getting a bit hot.
That high side looks to be diminishing
That's good, man.
a bit.
Yeah,
Then again,
go ahead.
it is only lap 5 of 100. But you have to think some of these guys' mentality is they don't want to go to the back and play it safe. They want to make sure that they are up front until the very end.
There's only 2. Well, I wouldn't even say the front is the safe space. When you're up front, you got that second guy pushing you. He can hook you into the whole field. The middle is usually pretty dangerous, and the back can be dangerous too. If you can't, anywhere you run on here is going to be dangerous. It is, one error can take out 5-10 cars easily.
Yeah, usually they say the back is the safest place for tracks like this, but in my opinion, to me it's nowhere is safe basically around this place. Because a wreck can happen in the back as well. You just never know. But you just have to wait and see what fate has for you.
Yeah, I'd say 80% luck, 20% skill, especially at these drafting tracks.
And here comes that outside line with Justin Sumner and Caden Phillips.
Yeah, they're forming up out there. Looks like the high side has got about 8 cars in it. Inside, you're sitting with 5. So you got more cars on the high. Nope, never mind. They went to the bottom. We say, Chronic, how's it going? Jack Connor, hello. F Lunches. Go Rick J. What's up, man? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate everybody coming out there. Bryson Fitzgerald says, let's go, Joe. He's got a good pushing behind him.
Chris can't do anything.
Yeah, just
All he can hear is me in Discord.
Well, tell him I said sorry.
As you got the 42 blinking a little bit.
No need to apologize.
Chris Rolls, Dura wanted me to tell you that he has a big man crush on you.
As you hear you have the banter going on there in the chat between drivers. Looks like they're getting comfortable as Cronky peeks to the high side to get up in front of Sumner.
And he made it work.
Yeah, he made it work. Got up there, cleared him. See if Sumner can push Cronky out to the point. As Cronky's going to get that motor to cool down and try to get some of that clean air and see if he can go to the lead here and lead some laps.
I didn't want to buy it.
And it looks like he'll possibly easily get it. And he is clear of the 450 car of Joe
There he
Francis.
goes, to the point.
Left the logo on every option Red Bubble has.
To the point. It's Alex Cronky. Will he be able to lead the 10th lap here? All right, now it looks like it, unless that high side gets a run. As they do, coming off of 3, or off of 4, going into the trial.
The real question though is, did you slap it on the Evans?
That 40 That 42
Cronky
is
did lead it.
very. That 42 is up on that 94 car. And oh my goodness. Woo.
It's getting tight.
Yeah.
Getting tight. Looks like Francis and Cronky's gonna working together in those Fords. You got James Cato. Look at Cato right there, sitting in the back, and he's waiting for this thing to play out. Let's go back here and get an eye on Cato here. Yes, he's just gonna ride it out with Kyle Smalley back here, and just see what happens. Let it fold out, and try to be there at the end. As we got 3 wide in the middle of the pack.
What in the world is a solve?
And that outside line is completely diminished. Now, it looks like everyone is now saying, hey, it's only lap 11 of 100. Let's not get a little too crazy here early on, knowing that a championship is at stake.
As we're sitting, keeping an eye out here on Justin Sumner as he comes up on Chris Worrell. We got 2 wide up in front of him.
Bernie Diaz moves to the outside lane, gives room for Javorka to go to the bottom.
Still have the leaders out here. Joe Francis and Alex Cronky.
Big Rick.
There's Cato trying to scare everybody. Didn't work that time.
Cato.
Didn't work that time. You got, look, we got a new player up front. Oh, Bernie Diaz came off the bottom line, got up in front of Caden Phillips. It looks like Caden Phillips' car is not comfortable pushing somebody here, as he looks like he's getting loose behind Bernie Diaz.
And also that he was pushing Sumner for so long, and it looked like he was right on the bumper of Sumner when he was trying to help Sumner. So maybe a little too hot for that car right now.
It's either overheating or it's extremely loose. As they iRacing, oh, we're going 3 wide. Oh, that was close. But they did change the aerodynamics up on these, so when a car gets up on the back end there, you can feel it in these cars now. Or you get up on somebody's back end and they take the air off the front of your car. That thing, it's a handful.
And this is intense. 17 guys started this race. All 17 are in this pack. Between 1st and 17th, 1 second. Whew.
Yeah, this pack is staying together. It looks like everybody's going to mind their P's and Q's at this point in time. They're only 13 laps in. If it continues this way, it might be on the underside of Sumner's guesstimation of 7 cautions. But it's still early. Still early. I don't want to jinx it. I'm knocking on wood. I'm not going to jinx it.
Bernie Diaz led that lap that time by 8,000 of a second. That was very close, but it looks like Cronky has gotten back up front in the corner.
Cronky back to the lead. Another lead change. Diaz looking back to the outside, trying to get the lead back here.
He is he is a winner in this series this season. Remember, he won Talladega in the trucks after being, I think, it was almost 2 laps down. So he knows his way around this place.
He does. He absolutely does. And he does lead that lap. And Caden Phillips actually got a good run on it. And Diaz drops to the bottom. Phillips almost followed him into Cronky. But they averted crises. And they are still moving forward. All right. Is there anybody out there who can give us a driver that they want to go in car with? Just give us a random driver, and we'll go to the in car, and whoever wins the vote over there, we'll go on board with them. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to go helmet cam with? As we got a blinker up front, Caden Phillips as Bernie Diaz is pulled down to the bottom to maintain the lead of the inside line, as the outside line still's got the momentum rolling. As you've got Honeycutt up there pushing Phillips, and Sumner is in the third on the outside line.
Look who's fourth on that top lane. It is Abe Vila. Remember, Abe started in 14th, made his way up to 8th, and what?
Oh, it's getting dicey as Caden Phillips drops to the inside, as that could have been catastrophe for a lot of drivers. Probably wiping out that first fast repair.
I don't know if you saw that too, Jesse, but it looked like Ryan was going through Caden Phillips' car. Maybe a bit of connection issues on either Caden or Ryan's end. That was weird.
I'm falling back here on the back straightaway.
Crocky moving to the back.
Crocky's dropping. All right, he's had enough. He's going to go to the back and stick around for the end of this thing. You don't want to tear up anything.
Oh, big move by Ryan Honeycutt.
As I'm going to step away for a second, Mr. Hibbs. And
Okay.
I'm going to get me something to drink. And I'll be right back.
And for buddy.
Meanwhile, while I'm doing that, we'll go to GT. GT Park's got the votes on the in-car as we step away for a second. And we'll go in-car with GT Park. Alright, since we had votes for Mr. Cronkey, we'll go in car with Mr. Cronkey.
I don't know if we missed it, but a new leader for the race, it is Mr. Justin Sumner.
Justin Sumner to the point. As we're back. Look at Sumner out there trying to get him some laps led. Where did Ryan Honeycutt come from? Look, he's just up there pushing. Inside line's broken up a good bit. Outside line's forming up.
And here comes Joe Francis on that bottom.
He does have the run there. He's got a pretty good gap between him and Honeycutt, which is going to give him a head of steam.
And it looks like Caden will lead the lap that time.
Caden Phillips out there with a lap lead. As it's starting to ramp up here. We've noticed on average, you're looking around, what, 25 to 30, within the 25 to 35 lap range on fuel. So I'm going to put her within a 10 lap span.
Honeycutt clears Sumner and he goes to the lead.
Ryan Honeycutt out here trying to get him a lap lead as we are inching closer to pit stops. What's the key to getting on pit road here at Talladega, Hibbs?
Well, first, it's communication is the key. You got to tell the guys around you, hey, I'm coming to pit road. I'm coming to pit road. Otherwise, you're going to get ran over. And even when you do pull below that yellow line, you have to be aware of everybody around you.
Oh, we got some stuff going on here in the back.
Uh-oh. Looks like James Cato, Kyle Smalley, Richard Robb.
17 of Richard Robb.
I mean, I'm hoping it was a glitch somewhere, but he just turned dead left from the middle line.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's been all over. Someone spun out in IES doing that yesterday, so...
Who's in the 17 car? I think it's Richard Robb. Let's get back here and...
I'm falling back. I'm gonna check up here.
Honestly, I have no idea.
He got loose going into the corner.
But thank you.
He got loose in the corner.
Wow.
Smalley might have got a little bit of it.
Yeah,
but everybody else got around it cleanly.
Yeah, his nose, Kyle Smalley's nose is completely damaged.
But, yeah, definitely good.
Crocky Cohen, Zishan are also now not with the pack. They did form their little group of 3, though.
Yeah, we got a group of 3 right here of Pete Cohen, Alexander Kroenke, and James Cato.
Anyone wanting to pit right here?
We do have a new leader. Back to the lead is Sumner, but Bernie Diaz is coming right back.
As this field spread out a good bit now.
Oh, yeah.
You got this front pack with about, I don't know, 10, 12 cars in it. And then a couple seconds back, you got a pack of 3.
Apologize.
Who was?
That accident was Richard Robb got loose going in the corner.
Now everyone in single
No problem,
file,
Jim.
except for
Go ahead. Sorry.
everyone up in this main pack is now single file, nose to tail, and it might look like we're about to see some pit stops.
That looks like the signal of pit stops.
I'm in full pitting as well.
And there we go. We got our first call out for pit road. That would be Justin Sumner. So we'll see how many cars they bring in. They got to come in together. If you come in by yourself, you're just hurting yourself. You need a drafting partner, and you need to come off pit road really close, just so y'all can get a draft going and get back up to speed.
There is a car in the pits by himself. That is Kyle Smalley, and looks like his race might be over, but you never know what could happen in this race.
A lot of people getting hot right there.
I'll tell you in a minute.
That could cost a lot of drivers. see here, we had Abe Vila, Ryan Honeycutt, Bernie Diaz, Justin Sumner, and the 42 of Caden Phillips.
I started towards
I don't
the
know
back, so
who,
I'm going far
but
left towards
I'm
the
going to say
wall.
1 out of 5 got a pit road
52
penalty there. The 42 can't get in his pit box,
76.
struggling. As we got another
30.
group of drivers getting ready to pit right here. This group right here. So we're in the dead middle of
Leader.
pit cycle here. Yes, this group right here is coming down the pit road. GT, I don't know. He might have got we got a crash on pit road. Crash on pit road.
Director on pit entry, guys.
And that is James Cato and
Alex Kroenke.
Alex Kroenke.
Dude,
Smoke billowing.
I don't even know what's happening, man.
Oh, it just broke.
Blows off.
It just broke on him.
Didn't even downshift.
And he gets in the Kroenke.
Mic check, mic
They
check.
have their fast repairs. It looks like Cato is going to have to get one. It was off the racing
Hey,
surface.
Summer, if you won't let off a bit, I'll push you and we can catch up.
So,
Oh,
I was just fine, Bernie.
we're
Peter
still
Cohen also
under pit
got a little
road.
hit with the wall.
GT, did you make it in the pit without getting a black flag? No.
GT Park got black flagged. As we're going to try to catch back up to our leader, the 20 car of Abe Vila. We'll let it cycle out here. It looks like everybody's broke apart. And see, World's by himself. You have Vila and Honeycutt passing him on the high side.
And those two right there might be the new leaders of Abe Vila and Abe Vila and Ryan Honeycutt are 1 and 2 right now.
World might still have their draft to stay with them. You got the two guys behind them, Lawless and LaCalla, two strictly stock motorsports teammates.
Put my gear shift into like first gear, and as soon as I pressed the brake, it actually went into first gear, and that's what caused that.
Cato
I apologize from the bottom
went
of my heart,
from
Alex.
second to first gear, and it just wheel hopped.
I can't think of any other reason why it would.
Now they need a caution. Bad him, GT, Kroenke.
I got a little bit of nose damage. You might want to pass me here. I'll push you.
Cato is 1 lap down. He is the first car a lap down.
Let us know if we need to check up, James.
As you got 1, 2, 3 in this pack, and then you got 4 and 5 catching up, which is strictly stock motorsports teammates. And you got 1 behind them.
Kyle, I got a little nose damage, but I think I can push pretty good.
You got Kals, Joe Francis, and Bernie
go for it.
Diaz. Let's see how far back they are. They got a 3-car pack going here. Zishan, Joe, and Bernie. These guys, all the guys toward the back here are hoping for a caution.
Fisher, do you want to switch spots so I can push him? GT, what happened to you?
Speeding on pit road.
Gets you every time.
It's got some major setbacks for some big contenders.
Oh yeah.
This field is broken up.
But look at the teammates helping each other out. Brandon Lawless and Richard Lekowa, they are catching these guys rapidly. Oh my goodness.
They have caught up to the lead
I'm
pack.
good. I just lost the draft up here on these guys.
Alright, we'll be coming up on you.
This GT Park,
I'm getting hot.
it's going to be the first one to lap down, I believe. He's going to try to stay with that pack so he can be the lucky dog here if a caution happens to come out. But the field's so spread apart right now. I don't know if we're going to see one at this point in the race.
And a move for the lead here.
As they leave Vila on the bottom side by himself. The high side's got the
bottom. We'll go around the top so we don't get
whirl, taking her to the bottom, shoving Honeycutt. You got the two teammates on the high side trying to come up here and contend a little. He's got Honeycutt leading lap number 34 of 100.
We're getting on them, Joe. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome.
You got the backpack back there
Okay,
talking,
because I'm getting hot every time I get close to you.
trying to coordinate to get back up front.
Yeah, you don't need to really even shove me, actually, unless it's on, like, the back. Because we gain...
That 6 car is all over the back of that 59.
Whirl is shoving with no regards to humankind. He is just aggressive. Looks like the second pack back there has got another car in it. You got a 4-car pack back there. Within a certain amount of laps, they should be back up here. I don't know if they'll have enough time or speed to get back up there before the next set of pit stops come out, but we'll see if it plays out that way.
And here we go. Abe Vila and Whirl making the move.
You want me to push Kato?
Going around Ryan Honeycutt.
And Lawless with a huge run, but he has no room in between. Maybe. Nope.
Ryan Honeycutt wasn't going to let that happen. He said, nope, I am still here. And you got Vila goes to the high side to get around Whirl.
I think this will help Lawless.
Lawless is up there pushing Vila, getting Vila a lap lead here. So we're over a third of the way done here for the Kelly Webb 250 here in the Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout. This is the championship race. You got your top 16 on the bottom right of your screen. Oh, it's getting tight. Whirl and Lawless getting tight. This backpack, I keep saying backpack. Yes, it's weird. But if this pack right here continues to do what they're doing, that next set of guys back here, them 4 cars, are going to catch it.
Not side by side the way we're going.
They've already gained ground on them too.
Let's go to chat here for a sec. Let's see. Do want to give a shout out to the 33 people watching. Heck yeah.
We are gaining 3/10 per lap.
And this is Rick Javorka they're catching here. What happened to that 52 car?
Javorka, he might have came out of pit road by himself, or something had to happen for him to go a lap down. As you got GT Park sitting right there on the back of that pack, saying the first one lap down. He's in the lucky dog position. As you got the pack in the back. The pack in the back sounds a lot better than backpack. The pack in the back is moving forward. And if they can get a little help off the air off of Javorka, they might be able to catch back up. But it looks like Javorka's going to hang on to GT Park's draft.
According to Caster, at +1.1.
Whew.
Brandon, if you get hot, just let me know. I'll start it time.
Well, Dennis, we do appreciate it. We do our best. This is the first time that me and Gavin has ever tried to broadcast, and we wouldn't continue to do it if it wasn't for you guys tuning in every Saturday night or whenever we stream. And you guys are the reason why we do what we do. As you see, Lawless moved to the high side as we're on the in-car of A Vila here. Lawless falling in behind Richard Leckwa here.
And hopefully, Dennis, when the season's over, we might, and with some of the other stuff that we have plans, maybe come to reality, you know. Might hopefully see a lot more of me and Jesse.
Yeah, we're going to try to do our best to bring to you. We got some, the best thing, we try to bring the best product to the table, and you guys make it worth the while. We do have some things in the works. Going to be some good stuff, and just stay tuned.
Kato just oversplit it going into pits and took me out with him.
Not that oversplit, it's just as soon as I touched the brake, my engine blew. I think my gear shift was in the first gear. When I pressed the brake, it went to first gear.
Oof.
Cross country. Did you even H pattern shifted?
This is Kato. He's off the pace.
Yeah.
These guys are needing a yellow flag here.
Big time, I don't.
I had to hit it, I guess, getting a drink or something, because, I mean, I never touch it afterwards, other than going to pit. I don't know.
You know, with the talks of possibly stuff coming more here on the Strictly Stock channel, how about we go to chat? What do you guys want to see, possibly, as a possible series?
Yeah, what kind of content would y'all want to see?
Like, would y'all like to see more of Super Speedway series like this? Or, like, say, IndyCar, or just anything, really. Dirt. Dirt would be fun.
Oh, we lose more momentum quick if he can yell out when it's hot and you just slide out.
There's only three good drivers or great drivers on dirt. TMJ.
Yeah, I mean, I can push pretty good, but I just gotta be cool off. Abe, when you get hot, let me know. I'll push you up to it. I'll push you around the...
Yes, Mr. Mustard. Yes, Mr. Mustard. We're talking your language. That is for sure.
Jesse Contra, you said stage break at lap 50, right?
Uh-oh.
That's what I heard.
Oh. Don't put me in that box, GT. Please don't.
You tweeted it today at 2:35.
I had to go back and look for that one. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
You'll get in that box and you will like it.
Oh, Michael Smithley? What's up, Michael Smithley? Yeah, Dirt Series, man. That might be something on the horizon, possibly. I don't know.
Guys,
I don't know.
once we get to 2.5 seconds, we're
Keep
gonna
your eyes
have
open.
their draft and I'll be going, and it's just a matter of getting there.
I would love to do dirt or
Dang, it looks like
commentate
they're all
dirt because, you know, let's face it, you know,
Constant
I'm not real. Oh yeah, constant action, and plus
Richard,
I'm not
if you want,
I'm not great at it, so.
Neither am I, but it's fun as all get out.
Oh yeah.
It's fun when I'm out there and old TMJ is passing me and I'm waving to him out the car as he goes and laps me. him and Weber. Tell you one thing, Weber is
Oh, good stuff.
really good in them midgets.
Richard,
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying
Well, he's really good in any dirt car you put him in.
Alright, going into this corner, I'm going to go high, burning you leaks a little bit so you get cooled off.
Very, very great teacher as well to
And for
learn from when it comes to dirt.
Chris, I'll let you know I'm getting hot.
Yeah, I get my advice from them two guys, be Weber and TMJ. I'm like, help me out, what do I do? And if they give me advice, I take it to heart. So, as we're coming up to the halfway point of 250 miles, almost 125 here in about 5 laps.
Woo!
This race is caution-free. Caution-free.
Yeah.
I
When you
mean,
do get hot, well, we're just going to go around 8.
I don't see
Yeah,
Justin Sumner's crystal ball coming into play tonight. It does not
Yeah.
look good for that 7 cautions.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, Mr. Hibbs.
Alrighty.
Stage break at lap 50, right? Hey, right off, coming off the floor here, Will.
let me know when you get hot and push on. I'll lay you loose.
Yeah, get over a little bit.
We just need one more car, Kato.
Run right around the yellow there, Richard. I'll just push you.
Just run a little higher, Bernie, so I can have the air, and I'll be fine for like coming up. Yeah, right there, right there.
For the record, there is no caution at lap 50.
I vote to kick Joe out of SSMS
You. This is what you get when you race with these guys. You know, I've been racing with SSMS for a while now, and the banter between us is incredible. As also, you can't see it on because it's not pulled up. The text box is pulled up, but Joe has disabled Cato's chat privileges, so. Yeah, you gotta love the banter between these guys. You know, that's awesome.
There's a stage break on lap 2 or 50.
You know, Chad, I'm gonna pass it on to you. What do you guys think of the race so far as we're approaching halfway mark?
I'm confused.
I mean, I think I've stated before, you know, I'm not.
There is no stage. There is no stage.
I'm a guy that loves
There is no stage.
carnage to the field, but
Thank you.
you know, this sometimes when a race goes green flag the whole way, it could be really exciting. So you know, I think it's been great.
I'm back.
It just sucks when cars are single file, so you have to make up stuff as you go.
Yep.
Try and make conversation.
Yep. It's a little rough. We gotta have some field time. I'll leave Gavin alone by himself there for a minute.
I don't know if you heard Jesse, but
Just some wait for him to get close.
these guys were joking about the stage. Oh,
Yeah,
we got a car wrecking in the tri-oval.
Richard Robb kept it off track.
They really don't matter. Passing you, passing.
Man, Richard, what was that?
Him and Caden Phillips.
Better to do it in turns. So I'm going around the maze.
So before I
Richard, what the heck was that, dude?
was interrupted there by wreck.
What?
You guys were joking. The SSMS guys were joking about
What
the stage
happened?
breaks, and it looked. I just. Oof.
Thank you.
What's his car number again?
I'll try to get to the back of you.
Pretty rough.
17 on the car,
What
but
did,
I think
Richard
it's
We'll have to pit here soon, guys.
number
I
for
got
that
first
iRacing
on.
detects
Ready to
is
go.
number 6.
Tires or no tires?
I take less than they're green.
So, but back to what I was saying. Kato was joking about the stage breaks, and then Joe goes, "For the record, there's
Oh,
no
goodness.
stage break."
There's no need to.
And then Kato goes,
Just nice and easy in there.
Kato goes, "I vote to kick Joe out of SSMS," and then and then Joe disabled
Next
Kato's
time.
chat.
I'm going next time.
Oh, these guys.
Hold on one second.
So we're at halfway, and Cronky goes a lap down.
A lot of big hitters going to the back.
I can go 2 more laps.
Mr. Webb, we cannot either, brother, man. It's going to be a big time.
Yeah. I'm
We
going,
can't wait.
2 more laps.
Yeah, I'm excited for what
The next one, right?
2021 has in store for us. You know,
Yeah.
and I can't wait because it's
I'm
going to
good
be
with
my first full year with you guys. So,
James,
Yes,
Peter,
yeah.
you gotta hit the time.
and
Well,
I'm
Glad to have you,
excited.
buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you guys let me join in without GT's permission. So,
I just checked. I am.
Yeah, he makes sure you know that.
he sure does.
Yep.
You guys taking
And
tires?
GT is awesome, though. GT is
Yep.
the man.
Just 2.
But speaking of GT, look at that paint scheme. I can't get over that thing. That is a
No
nice
tires,
looking
2 or
ride.
4 boys.
Chrome. Throwback.
All right,
to the old
remember,
IROC
don't leave,
series.
don't need to mess it up.
Let's go get a little
I go
closer.
in there pretty fast, so don't follow me in there.
I'll stay higher because I have
Yeah.
the pit box.
It's got some dirt on it now, some rubber. As we're coming up on the,
I'm going low, but
we're over halfway and we're coming up on the next round of pit
I'll
stops.
take 2. No. I'm taking 2 left tires. That's what I'm doing.
Come on.
Another throwback scheme that I really do love, and I can't get over it.
Adam, you
Is
take 2
Chris
left and
Worrells.
none. That's the only option.
Throwback to Mark Martin. That
Taking 2 left tires, pitting now. Going
that
far
scheme with the fonts makes it perfect.
And we're set for the first round of pit stops here. For the second round of pit stops.
left. Good job, guys.
And looks like everyone's coming in.
Pit road, too.
It's a whole gaggle of cars right there. We'll see who comes out on the top. This is everybody. Joe Francis,
See some-
Shondura.
You see some guys taking tires, some
Did you see the
taking
race off
fuel.
the pit road?
And Worrell wins that race. And might be some guys that were in that
Don't catch
backpack.
up. Don't
And
spin
looks-
on the outlet right here.
You're gonna lose the draft. Can you push it? Hurry.
Yeah, Dennis, I think a lot of older race fans do miss the IROC days. Unfortunately, I was too young to watch those races, so I wouldn't remember or ever really watched an IROC race. But watching them today, it makes me wish we still had a thing today.
They were awesome.
Gapped them going
Yeah.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know
As
that.
you got
It's-
the leaders gap in the field, Honeycutt and
Pushed you though,
Worrell.
since you're a little bit faster. It don't matter.
No, going back to the IROC stuff, it's crazy to think,
Second anyways.
and this shows how young I am in the SSMS
Come
group.
on, fucker, let's go.
I was only like not even close to 5 years old when that last race happened, and that Atlanta race is incredible. You know, to me, it might be one of the best IROC races of all time. But what do I know? Never really watched that much IROC, but it's a shame that whatever happened, that series fell through. It's a shame.
Yeah, those guys in the back haven't got lined up like I think they would. They're starting to get there, but they need to get gathered up rather quickly here to Go catch this front pack. They're a second and a half off.
And you got the three teammates, GT Park, Brandon Lawless, and Richard Alekova, trying to work together to get around the 20 of Avia.
Guess we'll keep an eye on this second pack here. Trying to get formed up to go up and catch the leaders and give them a run for the money.
Chris, I just looked over at Joe. He is just now going into turn 3. He is all by himself.
Yeah, Joe is falling off the lead draft.
Something had to have happened to that 50 car coming up pit road because they were all bunched up together.
How far is the guy behind you? How back are they? How far back are they?
0.8.
Got James Cato and Cal Smalley working together. I think they're Smalley's on the lead lap, but he's working with Cato, and they should come up and catch Joe,
If y'all need to go
and
around,
they'll have a 3-car pack, so they might be able to work together and not stay.
Whoever gets in front of
Well, stay at least where they are on track and not go another lap down.
Peter Cullen all by himself, so he'll be caught by the pack here real quick soon. And we got a battle for the lead.
Yeah, the front pack has got together, and here they go. You got the SSMS
And
teammates. Richard leads that lap.
Lekova was so close to winning at Daytona in the B cars, but fell just short to Chris Webb himself.
And Weber and
We
to
will
Kelly
catch you side by side.
is no problem,
We can all
man.
get some
No
more
problem at all.
That'll help.
And we are with you. We might not be there physically, but we are there in spirit, my friend. So this race is for you, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna lose him, Bernie.
What'd you say, Justin?
So we're gonna lose him. We need Carlson.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know if you are kind of overheating on the top.
That teamwork by Brandon Lawless and Richard Lekova is incredible.
And
You know,
we
sitting 1-2.
We hadn't even
Oh, go
talked about Richard Lekova. Where did he come from? Lekova up here leading this thing.
If we just do it like regular and just keep switching the lead, we'll.
Oh, something.
Can I see grass?
Oh, it's getting. Oh, what is? Oh,
Zishan.
Save it.
nope.
Come on, Alex.
Another big
Man, you check
checkup,
that
and
quick.
no caution.
I looked down, it was blinking red.
Lawless got
Hey,
red.
Sean, my bad. I thought you had spun it. That's why I came back down.
Lawless
Because I was
motor
the
got
guy behind
overheated.
you.
Yeah,
Oof.
I thought you were close there.
I mean, then again, he was pushing the tail off that
Glad you said
38 car. I was about to
that.
question
Push it
how
back up there.
good is his engine right now, but I think that just answered it for me.
Does he have full power?
Yeah, so do I. Maybe a little now.
Possibly.
When I get hot, I'm gonna go around Richard.
I'm not sure if
Keep doing like we were doing.
when the car gets too hot, it loses horsepower, but and again, I have no clue.
All depends how hot that motor got.
Oh yeah.
GT Park narrowly avoided disaster. He might have got a little bit of cosmetic damage somewhere. I don't know if it's hurting him. He's still riding in the 4th spot on the track, but he's still battling for the lucky dog. I think he's the first one lap down, sticking with the pack here.
Yeah. I've been red literally half the time.
Alright, I'm getting there, Abe. Let's do this.
It looks like possibly. Well, yep, there they go.
Taking it to the high side, whirls motor, the temperature. Ooh, it's got a
Alright,
big
coming
shove from Vila. Got the 6 pretty loose right there. And there they go. They clear Lekwa. to go get the lead to let World's motor cool down a little bit.
Push him around that to me, Richie.
I think they're just going to continue to
Well,
swap spots.
I don't think I've even pushing him that hard.
This thing has gotten spread out. Do you think we'll see any cautions?
Who knows? I mean, maybe not, but I think with this pack of, 7, 8 cars, I think once we get down to the narrow down to the final laps, we might see one.
Feels a lot more realistic.
You could have spun it onto the track, Kato.
Not gonna lie, I thought about it, but oh well.
Just got people talking about handling issues.
Yeah, Kato.
I'm pretty sure. Or they messed with the physics, something different.
Kato not having the best of days handling wise, because he had that wreck on coming onto pit road, and it looked like he had the same issue there as well, but except this time he didn't hit the wall.
This might be something totally unrelated, but when I'm going in the corners, I have to turn right to keep it from spinning on me.
So maybe it looks like a setup issue
That's why I suggested
with these cars.
That Kato's in a Chevrolet. I think it's the new aerodynamics model.
That could be it. I mean,
I'm hoping so, 'cause I'm catching up to you now.
because iRacing did say something in their patch notes that it updates they updated the aerodynamics on super speedways, so that might be one of the issues.
Go on, Wallace. Out 2. I'm going hot.
Looks like Fila has got some
Let me know you're hot, Joe.
temperatures heating up there on his engine.
Oh, I'm
So he
hot.
goes to
I've
the
been
outside.
hot.
GT Park's going with him. Crocky's staying to
He's
the
always
inside.
hot.
The pack behind me, I'm gonna try to...
Richard Lecca was starting to lose the draft.
Hey, Caden.
Something's wrong with that
Stay low,
38
low,
car.
That way, don't mess with my momentum.
Yeah, I'll let you buy on the inside.
We've got 35 laps to go here in the strictly stock Motorsports Super Speedway Shootout.
Hey, Vila is your leader. Chris Worrell is sitting second. Brandon Lawless is third. It's hard to determine who's where because there's so many lap cars in this pack. You know, you're just trying to figure out who's on the lead lap and who's not.
You got GT Park that might actually go get the get his lap back the old-fashioned way.
Well, don't let out.
It's either that or wreck Wallace.
Hashtag never lift.
It looks like Lecca was going to catch Honeycutt and see if they can work together to work their ways back up to the front pack.
I think that's what they definitely need to do that. And they need to do it quick because they are running out of time.
So they like to fade it.
GT Park goes to the high side to cool his motor down.
Just say when, Kyle.
And the lead lap cars
No, we're good. I think
are
we got a
staying
little
to the
bit of a
bottom.
draft, so I'm not getting as hot as fast. We're still 3.8 seconds behind Z. Well, I was getting hotter a lot faster behind Kato.
Man, this group has a 13-second lead. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, there's 2 people that you let pass me by not doing what you did to everybody else.
You didn't give me any room, GT. You jump out and went far right.
It's all good. It'll be alright.
I'm just saying, you went out so far, I sucked up to A by the time I could get there behind you. Not to mention you didn't say you were going to do it. So. Anyway, we'll just keep this train turning.
Richard did get back up to the pack. Same with Ryan Honeycutt. So
Keep these wrenches turning.
Yeah, they worked together and worked their way back up to the front.
The end.
As we
Nicely
got
done.
The cylinder's moving.
32 to go.
32.
I mean, keep the train rolling. Cogs or gears is what he was looking for.
All right, I'll be right back one more time, and then we'll finish this thing off.
And 4, buddy.
Oh, how the turntables. Say we're quicker side by side or no?
I mean, we are, but there's no point when we're still pulling away from the people behind us.
It is faster if we do side by side, but... Okay.
There's no point of risking it, though.
I mean, at this point, there's so much room in between us that, you know, it really don't matter anyway. Alright, Conky, I'm gonna go around the edge if you fall.
I gotta stay on the bottom.
Oh, big shot by the 33.
Gotcha.
Now it's getting real. It's getting testy up here.
Oh, y'all wrecked up there already?
We're getting there.
We literally did, and I'm the only one that paid the price up there.
I don't know, my left front fender paid a pretty good price.
There's been 3 or 4 should have been cautions that haven't been. I think Joe didn't run one.
Who knows, Weber? Who knows?
That's 35 laps to get up there. Just to run
We don't know what's going on over there in West Virginia. But if he'll come when he come back, we'll probably ask him. Well, as everything is starting to get single filed back out. They're approaching a lap car, another lap car up ahead. This is James Cato. Cato already a lap down. He might go 2 or maybe... Yeah, he's about to go 2 down. How much longer on the fuel?
We'll have to pit soon. Well, I'm going to put you to the front, Conky, so you can get a lead back. Or get a lap back if something happens.
They last went to pit road, it looks like a lap 123.
Alright, I'm back. I had to go get something to drink. And we're coming down to under 30 to go. Did I miss anything good there, Hips?
No, but Chris Webb did ask you if you had the poo.
You got,
I did not.
Barney.
I did not.
So you got a pit.
But
We're getting into pit
He's
stop
up
range, ain't we?
they last went to pit road at lap 53, so that was 20 laps ago. So maybe in around, I say 5 laps is when we'll see our final green flag pit stops.
And yes, Weber, I did. It got me a drink to eat.
Hey, Cade, if you stay alive, we'll go fast.
It's awfully chewy.
Do you have damage? Because, like, I was trying to, like, keep with...
Got the lead pack coming up on a lap down car of Cato. But she's going to go to the high side here.
Okay, I'm just there.
Now puts Cato 2 down officially.
That
So that
is
means
hard to do with 27 laps to go unless we have a string of cautions. There's going to be a
Yep,
lot
and
of people that needs a yellow. But
and if that
27 to go, Yeah, you can tell. It's ramping up. It is ramping up.
Well, if Kato doesn't get as many cautions as we think he needs,
almost there.
you know, his chances of winning a championship is over, essentially, at the moment.
I don't want to hear that, Kyle.
They were side by side for the lead while you were gone for about a lap or two, but then they snaked back out.
Yeah, I didn't get much hotter than I normally did.
Uh-oh.
Joe blew the motor.
Yeah, damn it, Joe. I just lost the draft too.
Big hitters taking big hits. It is absolutely insane.
Wow. A lot of things not going completely right for the SSMS guys tonight. Kato 2 laps down. GT is a lap down. Joe Francis now blew up. So it's and if this trend continues, you know, we could see something go wrong for that 83 or 38 car.
And we have a quarter of the way to go. We're in the final quarter of the SSMS Super Speedway Shootout here at Talladega for the Kelly Webb 250 to decide our champion. Who's going to bring home the hardware? Right now, we're on Vila. Lawless P3.
I'm going to go hard.
Yeah, but Lawless is stuck behind a few guys, which really is not what he wants right now. He wants to be up with the 20 and the 6 car.
We got to get a little bit of air burn.
Sorry, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
I was just running hot and I had to peek out a little bit.
I can move up if you...
The 20's making a move for the lead. I guess he got hot.
Yeah, do you want? I appreciate it.
He's got some help up on the high side.
But you won't get it.
Should be able to follow in.
Now, if you're Brandon Lawless, where do you go? You go top or bottom?
I'd probably stay with the bottom right now. And then let my cards... you're in third. You got over 20 laps to go. You still got a pit stop to make. It's not time to go yet for the guys up front still in contention.
Gotcha.
You got to get through the next pit stop, and then it's go time. It's all out from there. But the strategy, who's going to take tires, who's going to pick handling over quick stops, you know what I mean? It's I'm sure some guys got some sets of tires.
Down that helps push me to win this thing, I'll split the prize with you.
Oh, they have to be a lap down. What about if they're not in the championship?
That works too.
Okay. Watch out, guys. I need to push.
Looks like a deal is in place here for Chris Whirl.
Yeah.
It's Abe Vila.
Yeah, I got plenty.
Oh, no, Pete Cohen.
Okay.
Gets shoved to the outside. GT Park said, I need to get up here and be this lucky dog.
You guys taking tires up there, Chris?
I'm going to take right...
Yeah, Webb, I think that's what we might see with this front pack is
We got a huge lead. Take it easy.
just only fuel, no tires, but who knows? And look, sounds like Crocky's going to pit road.
Crocky's going to be the first one to go in.
Put in this time, Justin. Pay this time.
We got a group here of them going down.
Roger that.
Here we go.
Leaders and all. GT Park's going to stay out on track with Abe Vila. Pull some strategy here, try to get on.
Okay.
Oh, we got a bunch of people. It's going to get black flagged here.
Let me know
Looks
if you
like.
need me to get over, Conky.
You're good. I'm second pit box.
As we go back out with Abe Villa, stays back on the track.
Left side tires for Brandon Lawless. Richard Lekova having issues in his pit box.
For a second. Yeah, sorry, I was being indecisive.
Oh no.
This time I got pit, GT.
Going back to the leaders.
Good job, guys.
Hey, Villa, pit road.
GT Park's coming with him.
I'll wait for you guys.
Mike and Marley Harris, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Yep.
Maybe
Yeah,
right
we take
sides,
tires
World,
and
yeah.
try to fix
Or
damage
Weber,
a little
yes,
bit
they took
in between.
right sides. As World comes
Oh,
back
right.
up. Yeah, I would
That's what.
want
ahead.
some stability in my cars here. The way they changed the aerodynamics up, right sides is probably
What
the
happened
right way to go.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Lawless and
Big
World.
moves.
Oh my
All
goodness.
good. Were you trying to push me, or were you trying to go around?
No, I waited too long. Sorry.
Now where's that 20 car at? And there.
There's the 20
Yeah,
and GT coming off of pit road.
yeah, me too.
They should, where they're
Yeah,
at,
me
they
too.
should blend in halfway decently.
Yeah, I almost hit you.
You got Honeycutt looking to the outside of Cronky. Vila's going to cycle back to third, it looks like. Here comes Lawless on the high side. Cato
No
is,
problem.
looks like he's
Let's
catching the
go.
draft.
Let's pass. 10-4.
GT Park's going to stick with the Vila there, try to catch him back up to the lead pack so he can stay in somewhat a good position to get that lucky dog. He's got Cronky right now, is in the lucky dog position. You got Chris World, the leader, Ryan Honeycutt, P2, 8 Vila, P3.
Puts out caution because the 3.
We don't believe in recautions here.
There hasn't been a caution 2 race this season, has it?
They're making moves.
I don't want it to start now.
Yeah, we're having a good run here.
Hey, Justin, man, you got a good voice. I heard one of your clips online from Flying Aces. You got a good singing voice.
Alright, man, caution.
Yellow,
caution!
Yellow is out. Yellow is
Caden,
out.
your card.
Caden Phillips.
Into mine. You couldn't wait until I got in front of these guys to get one of my 2 laps back.
Justin, I
And
don't
this
blame you.
changes everything.
I was left there anyway.
You gotta let the pace car by. Slow down, slow down.
Oh.
I didn't do that on purpose. Your car's glitching all over the place, bud.
We're watching a replay of what happened right here. Looked like they had some net
No, I
code
understand,
issues between these two.
I think my graphics a bit too
Oh.
high.
Sumner right rears him. It might have been a lag issue, but there's the yellow, and it is a whole new ball game. Who was the lucky dog?
It looks like it's going to be Alex.
Cronky.
Yeah, I would too. And
But,
also, if y'all
You know who this also helps? It helps out Joe Francis and Zishan Dura, who
Gets
were
it.
about to get lapped.
Absolutely puts him
I'm
right
sorry, I
back in
gotta
the ball
say,
game.
I'm leading, guys. I mean, I just gotta do it.
First caution was 19 laps to go. Wow.
We could have a string of cautions.
forgive you for what happened
Yeah.
earlier.
Not the
I
longest.
was gonna pick. I kind of
It's not the longest we went without getting a yellow.
because
I think it was the date.
I don't even.
Oh, Honeycutt stayed out.
That was all you, bro.
Honeycutt stayed out, trapping GT Park and Cato.
Oh, someone stayed out. What an asshole. Chris, is that what you said when I stayed out yesterday?
So it looks like
Idiot,
GT
what
Park
idiot.
is going to have to battle for the lucky dog here.
You stayed out, Deshaun?
No, that's me.
Damn, right?
And Justin Sumner.
Who's trying to help the boys out? Cut the
GT
front
Park
man.
showing his displeasure to Honeycutt.
I didn't realize that they were behind me. I totally forgot about. I would have pitted, but I totally forgot about it, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay out. Why are they pitting?
It was to help the boys. Hey man, you still got one more chance though.
Nah, I ain't taking that pit lane close penalty.
Sumner and Honeycutt stay
I'll do it
out.
if you do it. Let them
But-
get a loop.
We're not done right
This
now.
could work for track position, but they gotta hope a caution doesn't happen very, very late. Because if a caution comes out with less than 3 to go, you're gonna have a green white checkered, which adds more laps, and
a little bit better, and I'm out of them. So.
at that point they're slim on fuel anyway. But you get a green white checkered, they're not gonna be sure if they make it or not.
Tires and good now. Hard grade.
Honeycutt is not having a pitting deal. He's staying out. He wants track
Well, I
position.
tried, you guys. Tried to help you out.
And I don't blame them. And
I took 4
right now,
off
this-
after I stopped, that's all I've taken. I cannot do 2 tires at a plate track.
I have a feeling there's going to be more cautions.
Oh yes,
I finally won an award.
Unfortunately-
Least popular driver of the race award.
unfortunately for the front two, they are not in
It ain't your first
contention
time.
for a championship. So, you know how big of a
Damn, that's fucked
war we would get if Justin Sumner won.
I don't know. I had
This
some-
title
I had
or
some
something like
updates
that.
Back in the day.
Is Honeycutt running for a championship?
Ryan is not, according to this list of 16 drivers.
That is a change of plans.
Yeah.
That's affecting an outcome. That's you know, I mean, it's his call. It's available. But
Well, won the green.
One to
and
go.
We're gonna restart with 15 to go. So a 15 lap sprint to the finish.
so how many cars do we have on the lead lap here?
10.
10 on the lead lap. That is right, Dennis. Cautions breeds cautions, and I have a feeling that we're gonna. That wasn't the only one. So
Oh no.
For the record, it's all in good fun, guys. We're having fun.
That was a good 30, no, I think even 80 lap run.
They'd have
I
went
think-
green at the end. I've been a lot more happy. I'd have been guaranteed top 3.
I think this is like the second longest we went without a caution. Remember the Daytona B car race went green up until like lap 94 of 100 or something like that.
Don't you help him out?
It was
Yeah.
really late on that
Don't you
caution.
help
but
That-
our league races are known for caution-free events. We've had quite a few of them.
Man, I don't care.
Well,
Now,
We're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
you wait to see what happens here.
Oh god, it's going to get real. Talking about intensity, you can feel
I
it.
got 2 extra sets of right side tires in the pit. $5 a tire.
Not sure if it's the outside or the weather here in Kentucky. It's giving me chills, man.
I'm just stealing from you.
It is about to go. The pace cars diving into pit road for the first restart of the race. We got Ryan Honeycutt stayed out. He's in the lead. Justin Sumner stayed out. P2. Chris Worrell P3. Bernie Diaz P4.
I'll tell them for you.
And you got Brandon Lawless running out to P5 as we're coming up to the restart zone. Holding them. Green flag is out. Here we go.
16 to go.
15 to go at the line. As we get the cars wound up, who's going to start making moves, trying to get up here to win this championship?
I'm gonna be a nice guy and not call that.
Ain't no rules for that.
I'm like 99% sure there is. But I'm gonna be nice.
That's jockeying. People's trying to get in the best position they can to get up front. You got these championship drivers
Here
back
comes
here. Comes Worrell and Lawless on the inside. They're both championship drivers. Bernie Diaz on the high side.
Pretty close.
He's a championship. And A. Vila. Everybody behind the top 2 here
One of my rings trying to talk to me.
are battling for a championship. As we're going
Don't
3
worry about it.
wide
Let me just push you. Hold your...
back there around 8th.
Here comes Richard Lekawa. Almost 4 wide.
Got the cars pushing up the middle. These are lap down cars. They're trying to get in best position too. They are battling to go back there and get in prime position to get some laps back. As you got Honeycutt still out front. 14 to go. Will these championship drivers sit there and ride and try to push these guys and not even in there? Or will they go out and try to get the whole $70?
That's a good question. I'm not sure, really. I mean, if you're like Brandon or Joe Francis, you got to be pushing it. And as Worrell goes to the trying to go for the lead.
And it goes to the high side. He's got Sumner pushing him. They got that momentum on the high side as the inside line is bobbling around a good bit. Looks like Worrell's not quite clear of the Honeycutt just yet. So he cannot cut down to the bottom. Diaz is getting shoved from Smalley and got loose. It was a good save by Diaz. Honeycutt getting a shot from Lawless, pointing that car left with that hit in the rear. Honeycutt gets a shot from Lawless and back in the field. And there is another yellow. Oh, cautions breeds cautions, as Dennis Gardner would say. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting intense.
What the hell was that?
Alex Kroenke, Zishan Dura, Peter Cohen. Championship hits.
You got your lap back, Kyle?
With that green flag run, if they didn't have to use their fast repairs.
You were making some risky moves.
Who got the lucky dog right there?
Just come right back up the track.
I was doing everything I can to hold it.
Trying to look closely here because there's and it could possibly be GT Park.
It's either Cal, I think it's Cal Smalley or GT.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
if Kyle didn't get any damage or any X's, that will be
I
Kyle.
lost the rear of it, and once I hit the grass, I lost control of everything.
It is getting intense.
I just got hit in the door. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, I tried. I almost had it. If the grass was asphalt, I would have saved it, and we wouldn't have wrecked.
Honeycutt got a shot there, shot him down the track, got in the grass, and couldn't control his car and came back up into the field.
Well,
As we'll see what happens right here. Got some damaged cars in the back.
Alex Kroenke is one of them. He's just got his lap back.
I think he's already used his fast repair as well.
I believe so.
No, I'm sorry, Pete.
Chris Worrell stays out.
I did try to help you out that last time.
Oh, I got a lot of guys coming to the pit road. Kroenke does use a fast repair, so he did have one.
Oh, he had one in the pocket. That's good news for the Kroenke fans.
Again, still have 2 free sets of right side. Well, they're not free, but 2 sets of right side tires. $5 a tire.
James Cato got involved in that wreck. There, Richard Lekawa as well. So I think
Did Richard have a fast repair?
Let me ask him real quick.
Joe, did you get damage in that, or did he miss you and just get me? As far as I know, I had 0 damage.
I think Cato had a fast repair in the pocket.
Richard, did you have a fast repair?
I did. I accidentally towed the damn car.
Ooh.
Ooh, took a tow.
I don't think Cato. I remember Cato using it when he got on the wall and took out Kroenke, but did he? Hold up. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of front end damage.
Aggressive goes around. Is on here. He says, let's go Bernie Diaz, number 7. the Sports Hive podcast car. He also said go listen to the Sports Hive podcast on Bernie Diaz's number 7 car tonight. Hey, let us know a time, and let us know. We'll definitely tune in and check it out. I like podcasts.
Who doesn't? Right now, he is a championship contender as well. He's sitting 4th right now.
Let's see here. We had Joey Kennedy, Rick Javorka for Rookie of the Year. I think Bernie Diaz might have that Rookie of the Year. He's already got a win, and he's up here battling for a championship. So I think Bernie Diaz, if all plays out right, will be your quote-unquote Rookie of the Year.
Well, caution lights are off.
Race tonight?
Get ready to go green here.
Watch the Florida game.
You should have gave me a spot. I think LSU is being flooded right now.
Ooh.
It wasn't halftime.
Oh, please, God. The gods, please, shine down. 34-31, 9 minutes to go on the 4th.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
Some-
right.
That's a solid copy there, Joey. Plug your friend there. I think Richard Lekowa is now a lap down from out of the pit road after he towed it.
Somewhere right now, the intern is having a heart attack.
Yeah, he's biting them nails.
Oh boy.
As we're getting ready to go green here, as we're going down the Talladega Super Stretch.
Florida's trailing.
That is correct.
Oh my goodness. Intern, if you're watching right now, type in chat, how do you feel?
I mean, it really don't matter. They're going to lose to Alabama in the SEC championship game.
Yeah. My boy Trevor Lawrence to change the whole season to not be with the Jets.
Well,
Pace car's in. Pulling in. Here we go.
9 lap sprint to the finish, unless if we get another yellow, which I highly think that we will.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with cautions yet. This World's leading the pack down to the restart zone.
Waiting for that green flag signal, and here we go,
Green is
green
out.
flag.
Inside line, outside line. Already 3 wide. As Abe Vila goes to the top side, he had to run.
Start finish line.
But it looks like he's going to be left out to dry by himself on the high side with 9 laps to go. That's not what you wanted to see. You wanted to see somebody go with you. Because you got Lawless pushing Whirl up here on the inside. The inside line is gathered together pretty good. Outside line's going to start getting worked up to here. They're getting loose on the bottom.
You got 4 championship contenders running 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. And that is Chris Worrell, Brandon Lawless, Joe Francis, and Zishan Dura. But here comes that top side. Justin Sumner.
With Diaz pushing him.
Justin leads the lap.
10-4.
And Diaz looking to go high.
Oh, that was getting close right there. That could have been a hook. Got 8 laps to go. They got to be careful on them moves, but it is go time. You got Joe Francis and Lawless, Whirl on the bottom side, and you got Sumner, Diaz on the high side, trying to make the way up front to get a victory. We want to see who will win this championship.
He knows the title's on the line, Justin, but he wants to win a race here this season. He's had great runs, and just unfortunate luck happens to go his way, and I think it would be a
Back in the ball
Sumner
game.
lead the game. And that time, Bernie Diaz was ahead of Worrell, so
83.
that was the
blinking.
race.
Lawless is blinking.
Sorry, Sumner, I hit 285 right there. I gotta back off.
Oh, there goes. GT Park is around.
No, you're good, bud.
Abe Villa is around.
I was really off the throttle that whole quarter.
Kyle Smalley, Rick Javorka, Ryan Honeycutt.
World got hot.
See what happened here.
Yeah, just the whole Brendan Lawless.
Yo, Gavin, can you check my damage? Let's go.
Oh, and Smalley. Honeycutt.
You scared me there for a minute, Lawless. Your car blinked and I heard your tire.
Whew. Cato barely misses it.
It scared me to death.
Little damage to the front and your left rear is bashed in, but it doesn't look that too bad.
I'm coming to repair. I'm a second to repair.
Pace car's coming into 3.
Kyle Smalley disconnected. Let's.
I think there's a conspiracy going on to take out my teammates here.
2 races in a row he's done that.
As the field catches back up to the pace car for another yellow flag.
You came so close from keeping me from getting the lucky dog, Peter. So close.
Did I hear that right? Did Cato get a lucky dog?
Nope, Peter did, I think.
Well, if I
Well,
knew that, I would have hit you then.
oh no, Cato did.
Yeah. Is he 2 or 1 down?
I think that'll put him 1.
No, I know.
Yep.
Bring
They'll put
him
him-
up to 1 down.
Yes.
6 laps to go. Pit road is open. Any takers? Maybe the guys that was involved in the back will.
Brandon, you're starting to blink a bit.
Copy, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Brandon. When you blinked on me inside, I heard the rubber hit the gravel and bark at me. I thought you was into me.
I'm checking my internet.
Tell you one thing.
Well, look who is back up inside the top 6. That's the 57 of Alex Carnke. I think we might. Not sure if we'll get the one to go next time by, but if we do, it will be a 3-lap sprint.
Be a natural green-white checker. I think we might get it here. Did Lucky Dog already get his lap?
Yes.
Yeah, we should get go on the 1 to green here. Let's see here. You got Chris Worrell, P1. You got Justin Sumner, P2. Brendan Lawless, P3. Bernie Diaz, P4. Joe Francis, P5. Alex Cronky, P6. Zishan Dura, P7. Ryan Honeycutt, P8. Abe Vila, P9. And Richard Leckwa, P10. Is Leckwa a lap down?
Last couple laps. the only
Yes.
time I can really blink.
10-4.
Kato, I'm at pit exit, just so you know.
The light should go out on the pace car right here. We'll see here in just a second.
Is this going to be a natural green-white checker?
And
That's what it's looking like.
Lights are off on the pace car, 1 to green. We got a natural green-white checker right here. It's gonna be intense.
So a green, white checker.
No, I'm more expecting a green caution. Or a green caution.
No, we're gonna finish it this time.
Man, y'all keep wrecking.
Do you think that was the last caution?
Bring the heat, Brandon.
No. I think there might be one with 2 to go or something like that, but
Richard, how's the air quality back there?
I could be wrong.
I don't know. You might want to get that slow piece of junk out of the way, though.
What I'm gonna do on this start is when they go green, I'm gonna stay like as far inside as I can. Y'all just gotta go around me, unless y'all want to give me a last second DOL.
Alright. Jesse, what do you think?
If he's having problems, he needs to pull on pit road right here before they go green.
I mean, I'm fine. The car's drivable. I was just trying to get y'all around, and I didn't know if you wanted to give me an AOL or not. I'm just a little damaged.
I feel like you should, because in real NASCAR you can elect to drop to the back.
Do you want an EOL?
Yes, please.
I'll do it.
Get it now. Gotta get it quick. There we go.
It is leader's choice when to go, right?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, we're going on green.
Good call on the EOL. Pace car is in. Here we go.
Oh boy, I'm shaking a bit here, bud, because this is gonna be intense.
Yes, it is. As the pace car's in.
3 laps to decide a champion in the Strictly Stock Super Speedway Series, and the green flag is out.
Green is out, and here we go. Chris Worrell. Sumner gets to run on the high side.
I just may go green.
Worrell has got the lead, but the inside line is not formed up as good as the high side. You got Sumner leading the high side. Worrell on the bottom side. We've got 3 laps to go. Who is going to win this championship? Who wants it? You got a non-championship contender on the high side, and Justin Sumner being pushed by a championship contender, Bernie Diaz. As the inside line is moving. I wonder if Lawless can clear and go to the high. But he's got he got team help behind him with Joe Francis. The high side's getting a run here. Lawless is sliding up. He's on some old tires, it looks like.
Oh, and there goes Sumner.
2 wide, and there goes!
Oh, no, there's Joe! Oh, there might not be done yet. There they go.
They're still wrecking. And the caution
is out.
Joe, did someone come down on you there? Or did you not know I was there?
Kato, did you get that lucky dog? I'm pretty sure from what I've seen, every single one of y'all hit something. That should give me the other lucky dog I need.
Looks like Cato might be the lucky dog and get put back on the lead lap. There's another contender, as some contenders got taken out.
Did I get hit on that? I couldn't tell. I didn't have anything pop up. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second.
Yeah, back end got loose. I don't know if you got into me or what, but
Some big damage for some heavy hitters.
Joe, out of the cars that got involved in that wreck, it looked like Joe might have been the luckiest one because all he did was spin out. And from what I am
you're running for a championship.
looking at,
Joe, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, did you not hit?
No, I just spawned and got it straight again.
Okay, I was wondering if someone come down on you.
Right along here with Justin Sumner. Get an inside view of what happened.
Clear and try to get back behind Brandon.
Oh, gotcha.
I tried to go to the middle, but Bernie was right there too.
Yeah, there's
Oh, he got loose. Just went around.
Gotta get up.
Well, the green white checkered.
I used to like you.
And what did I say, Jesse? Yellow will come out with 2 to go.
You sure did.
There's your first mistake.
And from the looks of it, we have championship contenders wanting 1 through 6. Here, and I'll be right back, buddy, for real quick.
10-4. Got Chris Worrell in the lead. Brandon Lawless P2. Alex Cronky P3. Bernie Diaz P4. Zishan Dura P5. P6 is Joe Francis. P7 Abe Vila. And Worrell still continues to lead. But I figure once we get to the white flag lap, there's going to be some moves made. That's
Didn't check my fast repair.
I think all gloves are off. So it's going to be quite a boxing match here to try to get this championship trophy and the cash. As we went clean for 80 laps or so, and then it's just all broke out.
Oh well, good luck there, buddy.
Justin Sumner is officially out of the race.
Man, that sucks. I forgot to check the fast repair.
Ooh.
Yes, we should be getting 1 to go right here. Should be.
Oh yeah, 8 minutes. And I was done checking my tires and must have unchecked the fast repair too.
They should make it so if you have required, you can't uncheck it. But they should make that change.
Just bring the meatball back.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
You have any speed left?
For any of you Florida fans out there, intern,
Wait, the meatball isn't a thing anymore?
Florida got the ball back with 4 minutes left, and they are now at the LSU 9.
Yeah, if you get required.
Oh, the challenge.
Still down 3. Still down 3, but... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, now I feel bad for anyone I messed up on that race. I was like, well, I don't have a meatball even though I'm smoking, so I guess I'll just stay out. It's not too bad.
Yes, we should. The light should be off on the pace car this time by. And we're going into a green-white checkered situation. This is the first one.
When your car's tore up so bad, you need to use the fast repair because you're not going to be competitive at all.
Well, now from the looks of it, all the cars that are on the lead lap, which is 8,
Since I don't have a meatball.
Yeah, no, I mean...
are all championship contenders, so...
When to use them, when not to use them.
Half of the championship contenders is right here
Yeah,
in
like
the
I
top
have a
8.
record
How many
for
is
it.
Cato 1
And
lap or
then
2 laps down still yet? Or is he
He
back
is
on
now
the lead?
1.
One?
I didn't take the fast repair then.
As of right now, Richard is the first car lap down.
Richard Lecqua?
Yep.
Copy that.
So if they can use up
There's
next
something that falls off your spaghetti.
2
and you fry
caution.
it up.
It's a black
If
flag with
2
a
cautions come out,
circle in the middle of it.
and no problems for either one of them, they will be back on the lead lap. Because Cato and Richard are the first 2 a lap down.
I just want to put this out there. It's still anybody's championship. It's wide open right here. So whoever can make the right moves at the right time is going to win this thing.
My ass cheeks hurt.
As Kyle Busch once said, it's still 2020. Anything can happen.
Why do I remember you complaining about that multiple other times?
Sounds like you need a new chair, Chris.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I'm using like a porch chair until Christmas, and hopefully I get a new one.
Well,
Oh, Chris, win the title.
Well, we're going to see what we got here.
50 isn't enough to buy a comfortable
Sumner,
chair.
yes, he was dominant all
Well, I mean,
night long, man.
yeah,
That's
it can
a
become
very
something
unfortunate, man. But You had a great showing tonight, and that's something you can hang your hat on, man. You had a great showing. He's up front all night, and the pace car is pulling into pit road for our first green, white checker.
And before we, real quick, Justin, he had something happen on his pit stop that made him lose the draft, but up front he was a force to be reckoned with.
Green flag. Here we go. Outside gets the jump. But they're not together. Inside line, Cronky's up on the back end of Whirl. They're going to get a shove out in front of Lawless. Lawless has no help. Zishan pulling up on the inside. Cronky behind Whirl. Outside line is not formed.
Now what happens? Let's see what happens here.
Cronky's not going to sit idly behind him. Cronky wants to go out there and win it for the fans that's watching and tuning in over there on the YouTubes right now. As the outside line's getting together, they're starting to get that momentum built out. I wonder if one of these guys on the inside will hop up to the outside to try to gain momentum on top. It looks like Zishan is getting pushed 3 wide.
Doing that.
I think if you're everyone besides Cronky, you're gonna go now. But if I'm Cronky, I would wait till turn 4. If
white flag
on their outside,
white
here we
flag's
go.
out. The race is official. Whatever happens, happens. Here we go.
This is for the season.
You got Lawless and Diaz pushing hard on the outside. He's got Whirl continuing the lead. Lawless is getting a run. Outside's getting a run.
Oh! Cronky around.
Oh, and we're still going. Don't look like anybody's going to have anything for Whirl here. They're not gained up. But Zishan! It's looking!
It lands wide!
Oh, anybody's ball game! No! Big wreck! Looks like Abe Vila!
Is the champion!
Abe Vila pulls it out on the last lap. Abe Vila is your 2020 Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway champion.
Where did he come from?
I'd be pretty mad at a couple guys right now.
Please tell me you're joking.
What in the world did I just want?
What a finish. That was complete mayhem.
Congrats. Was there a yellow line rule? Chris, I got hit into the yellow line.
I mean, in my opinion, it should just be like unspoken that there's a yellow line rule, especially when there's money on the line. Well,
I mean, it's all over now, but I'm just curious if there's a yellow line rule or not. Chris, I got hit to the yellow line.
Abe Vila
Your
is
put me in front of
your
Abe.
champion.
Abe touched me, and it...
Zishan, but the thing about it is you can't just unsafely entrance back up to the track. Like, you can get hit under value time all the time.
As we got victorious burnouts by Abe Vila. What
I got hit. So who won
run.
it? I guess was Abe in the top. Was Abe in the top 16? Yes, sir. Nice. I'm glad you won it, Abe.
Whirl, you was getting sideways.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks to you for working with the pack in the first 70 laps.
Come back up, you fishtailed. Abe hit him again, pushed him up.
All right, let's go and
all the
get us an interview here
and it,
with our champion.
Yeah, congrats, Abe. Chris, you know I got hit twice.
Hey, Abe Vila, this is Godfather up in the booth. Do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Bernie Diaz, you are the 2020 Strictly Stock Motorsports Super Speedway champion. How do you feel?
Wait, you mean Abe?
Abe Vila, sorry about that, Abe.
Oh, bro, you're scaring me right there.
I'll just pull a Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I was good. I went 7th place, 6th place, going to the white flag.
There was a big check about 2, and I tried to make it 2Y, and there was a contact with the leaders. And thankfully, I survived 2 wrecks, going to 3. And then Nissan and War was going at it, going to the finish line. I didn't want to lift. Dean Sean tried to block me. He got loose, and everything is history.
Great win, man. Absolutely fantastic show there. It was complete chaos right there at the end. How was you able to navigate through there and pull out the victory?
Well, the first 80 laps, we got thanks to Worrell and Justin on them boys for pretty much separating us to the second pack and putting ourselves in a good position for the last 20 laps. Pretty much, I had to take faster pit in the last restart, and pretty much had the mindset to say, go for it. Whatever happens, happens. And result of me getting a win.
Heck yeah, we want to say thank you, and thank you to all the competitors who came out. I know some of the situations wasn't what everybody wanted to see, and I appreciate all y'all's patience. And we don't put on these shows without you guys, and I just want to say thank you for coming out for this one.
No, thank you for making this happen, buddy. Thank you, Jesse.
You definitely got nothing under there, man. So if there was a yellow line rule or not, you had every right to be under there. You should have stayed under there. You would have won the race, but for some reason you came back up and turned yourself on my bumper. But you definitely could have won that.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want.
There we go. Continuing conversations between the drivers,
working
working everything out after the race. Abraham Vila is your champion.
Bro,
Everybody out there in the chat tonight tuning in and you know what I mean, communicating with us and stuff, man, that's awesome. We wouldn't do it without you guys. I also want to say thank you to Chris Webb for everything you do for us, and we're praying for you, and hope everything turns out, you know, as good as possible. And Kelly Webb, we're thinking about you, buddy, and this race was for you. And Abe Vila is your champion to wrap up the 2020 Super Speedway Series season. Any last words for this year, Mr. Hibbs?
Abe got me again, and like obviously he's.
All I gotta say is, Jesse,
you know, he didn't do anything
thank you
wrong.
for
No one did anything
letting me
wrong.
do this.
I know for a fact,
I somewhat wanted to compete,
last
but
week,
at the same time,
with the old
you know,
model, I wouldn't have got shot up the track.
I'd probably be like how some of these guys are now, just really frustrating for me. But you know, this was pretty cool that you let me do this. It's been a great 6 races, and I can't wait to see what we have in store next here at SSMS. I'm
a lot of fun.
You know, I'm praying for an IndyCar style league, something like that.
He's putting the Easter eggs out there. There's some Easter eggs, maybe. And thank you everybody over on the YouTubes coming in and spending, you know, taking time out of your day to spend some couple hours with us and watching some, hopefully, some good content. Until next time. Keep your eyes peeled on Twitter for some news. And we thank you all. You'll have a great evening, and we will see you on the flip side.
You look at my gearbox, you can see the inside of his bumper, so my gearbox can't.